Okay, we're calling our Commissioner Agenda meeting to order for November the 1st. The invocation this morning will be by Commissioner Bevan Foster, as well as the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll have a approval of the minutes. Any adjustment on our agenda?
Any adjustments, Carol? No, no, sir.
No adjustments. Under special presentations, who's this fella?
Bear with me a second.
That was Kevin Leonard.
Yeah, I thought,
Need to shave.
I mean to tell you, he's grown a beard.
Trying to get that. I'll worry about that one.
Number one under special presentations is a motion to approve the 2022 Operation Green Light for Veterans Proclamation and NCACC video.
Okay.
And that was what you just saw a flash of. Number two is a motion to approve the 2022 Farm City Week proclamation. Is Kevin still going to be here for that?
Okay.
Yes.
Number three is a presentation by the Spence Agency regarding open enrollment for Medicare Part D eligible retirees and proposed changes. And the board may take action following the presentation.
And it's my understanding, based upon that presentation, it has considerable savings for the county, as well as additional benefits for the retirees.
Correct.
All right. So after the presentation, I'll entertain a motion for acceptance. Okay.
Then moving on to the consent agenda. Number one is the application for elderly or disabled disabled exclusion, and number two is applications for disabled veterans, and then present use value. You'll see those scroll by.
And all of those have been fully vetted.
Yes, sir. They are fully vetted and ready for your approval. Number four is budget amendments, and I'll turn that over to Allison.
First budget amendment is for the senior center. This is to anticipate $3,919 in SHIP funds. This is their senior health insurance program, and it is grant funds that does not require county match. Your next budget amendment is for the solid waste department, requesting to appropriate $33,986.03. This is for additional funds needed to pay for a Mack roll-off truck that was totaled. We did receive insurance proceeds for actual cash value, but to replace it with a new one, we did need additional monies. Your next budget amendment is for social services, totaling $12,500. This is to reallocate funds within the direct service allocations line items. Specifically, it's for adult service clients needing assistance until their SSI benefits kick in, and they've had larger number of folks that meet that criteria this year than they anticipated.
Can you explain that again?
Yes, sir. So they have a program for adult service clients that need assistance until their SSI or Social Security is approved. And so DSS does provide assistance, but they are having to provide assistance for more people than they anticipated this year. Okay. You have a budget amendment for the health department totaling $147,500. This is to appropriate ARPA COVID-19 Regional Public Health Workforce Grant monies. It's a mouthful. But this is a collaborative effort through Pitt County and includes Pitt, Wayne, Lenoir, Greene, and Jones County. So this money will be used specifically for that program. Okay, your last budget amendment is for emergency medical services totaling $4,620.34. This is to appropriate insurance proceeds due to a vehicle accident and to allocate that to repairs and maintenance to repair that vehicle. And that's all I have for you today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Allison. Number 5 is a motion to assign the 2022 NCACC Legislative Goals Conference voting delegate and alternate voting delegate.
When this came up at the agenda meeting, somehow or another, I was kind of,
You get both, baby.
both. Is there anyone that'd like to be the alternate voting delegate?
When is that meeting?
16th,
Yeah.
what is that, 16th through the 19th?
I believe so. I'd have to check, sir, I'm sorry. I don't-
Or at?
Raleigh.
Raleigh. Yes, that is on the 16th through the 18th. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
The alternate would only be in place of the chairman if he was in it.
Yeah.
Reservations are made.
Yeah. So with that in mind, if someone would like to make a motion to assign me as the voting delegate.
So moved.
No.
Okay. Okay, I thought we'd already done consent, ain't it?
It's a pretty,
Regular meeting, right?
it's a, yeah, you can just, we'll just put your name down there and it's be voted on under consent.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an important meeting because this is, you remember, you assembled your county goals back and I submitted them electronically. This is a combination of all 100 counties. They put those all together, they're put on the table, they're discussed, debated, and then they'll narrow that list down to a focus group. So it's an important meeting if you want to fight for our goals.
So you're a good debater,
Yeah.
Jay. So you're good.
Well, it's good to see that they have, after 10 years, finally have decided to take this on in the fall of the year before they actually bring about the new legislative House and Senate, so that we're able to get our goals presented on the very front end. The other thing is, in North Carolina, basically, you have got to have those bills passed in the long session. Only during the short session can certain bills be brought up. And if that bill had not been brought up in the long session, I mean, you're waiting 2 years to get something done. So I'm just glad to see they finally moved that into the fall of the preceding year. Okay.
Okay, all right. Who was the alternate?
I don't think we heard one.
Wayne said he would go,
Wayne?
just in case. The only reason he's got to go is because Joe can't go, right?
That's-
Correct.
Yeah. We think, Wayne. You're closer than
Let me check
everybody
with
else.
Linda. Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, moving on to number 6 is a motion to approve NCDOT temporary easement for US 13 widening project, U-3609B006, and accepting the settlement amount for that temporary easement.
Now, the key word here is temporary. They're going to put it
Yes,
back
sir.
when they get through, or?
I don't know if they'll put it back, but we'll be able to put it back. They'll abandon it when they're done constructing.
Basically, I think it's just for equipment to be able to,
Yes.
Be there,
I
it's
think
not
so.
really doing
But they
a
will
lot.
have to take our flagpole down.
And where is this?
Pinewood Fire Department, what was Pinewood Fire Department. It's a EMS station now.
So they're just going to park in the front?
Well, they're widening that road
Oh.
and they're having to, get on our property to do it,
the backside of the curb, basically.
maybe about 8 feet temporary.
Just temporary, though. Okay.
It will not affect, I checked with EMS, it will not affect EMS truck being there, so, and the contractor and DOT both said it would not affect, they would not block the EMS truck from coming and going, so
Okay.
I don't see any effects. And so they settled for $10,000. Our payoff to us is $10,875.
Okay.
All right.
Any questions on that? All right.
Okay, moving on to number 7 is a motion to approve Amendment 3 and 4 to the professional services agreement with Mosley Architects and the appropriate budget amendment. And that was for the, was not previously adopted. It was discussed previously, and we renegotiated the price down to $8,000 total
With everything.
with everything.
Yeah, so it's not that 24,000 is not, okay.
It was down to $8,000 if I'm
That's
Yes.
correct. And, but you never formally approved it, so we'll
We
need to
did.
approve that.
We didn't know we need one with 8,000 on it instead of 24?
We had, the one we signed was, one that's prepared to sign is $8,000.
There's actually two here. One is for 8 and one is for 24. And then the 8,000 is reduced from the prior I think it was $16,500.
I was told that the 24 was part of that 8.
No, it was a separate, you have amendments 3 and 4. Amendment 3 is the 24,000. That's for the wetland stream delineation, wetland stream buffer confirmation services. It included geotechnical clearing fees and project management. And then, amendment number 4 was the one to do the additional survey for stormwater. And that was the one that was reduced from 16 to 8.
Yeah, I got an issue with that 24 one. That's kind of, I know we negotiated the 16 to 8, but that 24 just kind of come up out of the blue.
I will say it was signed back in June, so I don't know if that,
Did we vote on it?
no, sir. I don't pre-audit these until it's voted on.
I think some of the issues here are, one, the clearing fee of $5,000, the architectural project management of $4,000.
With a clearance fee, all they did is just go in there and mulch it. They didn't clear anything. They just run the mulching machine over it. They ain't done,
Well, if that being the case,
I'm not gonna
though,
price somebody else's work, but in my.
We need to sign them so we can move forward. I think the work's been completed, so. on the
I
one.
think it has to.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Craig signed it.
so
Save it a bill.
on further explanation, you're saying once it's been actually approved and signed by the county manager,
He's committed to it.
then we should basically go ahead and move forward with it. Is that
In this
correct?
case, yes, in this particular case.
In this particular case. All right.
Still got a problem.
But number 3, will you back up to 3? Has that been modified to the 8,000?
Yeah.
Yes, it's on the second page. Yeah, 8,000.
Okay, all right, there it is. Is there any objection that we move forward with the consent agenda as written? Thank you, we're moving on.
Still got an issue.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
And I do too, but it has been signed by the county manager.
I think our county manager now got an issue with it too.
Then we go to public comments. County manager's report, board of commissioners, committee reports and comments, and then in the closed session. And then we will recess for our interlocal government meeting at the Maxwell Center at 12 p.m. And then at 1:30, we have an update on the Recovery Court and Recovery Together, E&C by Judge Beth Heath, and then we'll adjourn after that.
Are we using the same room that we have the interlocal government meeting to have the meeting with Judge Heath?
Yes, sir, we are. And I have her PowerPoint already, and we communicated late yesterday afternoon.
Okay, good. And closed session, we will be having a closed session?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything else? All right, we will recess then until 9 o'clock. Do we want to go in closed session at this time?
It's not going to be very long.
Well, okay.
Well, we have, which one, how about,
We're probably going to go in closed session twice.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah, we'll go into closed session
All
now.
right, do we have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
And for the purpose of?
Considering the acquisition of real property.
Consider the acquisition of real property. All right, we have a motion on the floor. Any discussion? Not all those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, we're going into closed session.